Welcome to Numismatics Hub, your ultimate destination for fascinating stories, rare coin discoveries, and all things numismatics. Join us as we explore the world of currency and uncover hidden treasures one coin at a time. In the world of numismatics, there are coins that capture the imagination of collectors for their rarity, history, and the stories they tell. One such coin is the 1996 D United States 1 dime Liberty. To many, the 1996 D is just another coin in their change jar. But for those who know its secrets, it holds a remarkable place in the annals of American coinage. Today, we're going to unravel the fascinating story of this seemingly modest coin, uncovering its history, design, minting details, and its shocking value in today's market. The year 1996 stands as a marker in American history, a year that saw the election of Bill Clinton to a second term as president and the country brimming with optimism as it moved into the final years of the 20th century. But while these events were unfolding on the world stage, the U.S. Mint was busy working behind the scenes, producing millions of coins to keep up with the nation's ever-growing need for currency. At first glance, the 1996 D1 dime may seem like just another dime from the 90s. However, what makes it stand out among its peers is the distinct set of circumstances that led to the creation of this specific coin. Understanding this coin requires diving into its history, its minting process, the significance of the year 1996, and why some of these coins are now worth a small fortune. Let's go back to the beginning. The United States Mint produces millions of coins each year, and the 1 dime, with its striking design and humble value, is no exception. The dime has been a staple of American currency since it was first authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792. Over the years, the design has changed, but one thing remained constant. The dime was a symbol of America's economic backbone, small in size but powerful in value. Fast forward to 1996, when the U.S. Mint began minting dimes featuring the obverse design created by renowned sculptor Adolph A. Weinman. Weinman's design of the Mercury dime, which was first issued in 1916, had long been a favorite of collectors and historians alike. However, by the mid-20th century, the United States was shifting to modern designs, and the Liberty portrait seen on the 1996 D coin was a result of this evolution. The 1996 D dime is made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, and the obverse features a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image had been selected for the dime back in 1946, just after his passing, in recognition of his efforts in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. The reverse of the coin showcases an olive branch, symbolizing peace, and a torch, representing liberty, with the word dime prominently displayed, signifying its face value. The year 1996 was not particularly notable for any drastic changes in the production of dimes, but the minting process that year, particularly at the Denver Mint, is where things start to get interesting. The Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark on the reverse of the coin, was the site where millions of these coins were struck. The coin's minting would proceed as it had in years prior, but what no one knew at the time was that a series of minting errors would set this particular coin apart from the rest. You might wonder, what could make a coin minted by the millions so special? Well, in the case of the 1996 D1 dime Liberty, it's all about the small details that, while seemingly insignificant to most, made a huge impact on collectors. The error in question, known as the 1996 D dime variety, resulted from a subtle misalignment during the minting process. This error, though difficult to spot to the untrained eye, caused a small but critical change in the design, making the coin one of the rarest and most sought after of its kind. Now, this is where the story really takes a turn. As the years went by, numismatists began to notice that certain 1996 D dimes, when examined closely, exhibited characteristics that didn't quite match the standard strike. These unique features sparked curiosity and, eventually, intense interest in the numismatic community. A mistake in the minting process, often seen as something that diminishes the value of a coin, was actually the thing that elevated the 1996 D dime into an entirely different category. For the next few years, collectors began to search for the 1996 D dimes that had this rare variety, and when they found them, the excitement was palpable. The more they looked, the more they realized that not all 1996 D dimes were created equal. Some of them, due to the minting error, were far more valuable than their counterparts. And this is where the real treasure of the 1996 D1 dime Liberty comes into play. Now we're entering the territory where collectors and investors began to pay attention. Coin dealers, recognizing the rarity of the error coin, began to acquire these special dimes and add them to their inventories. Some were kept in pristine condition, while others circulated through everyday use. But the ones in mint state, those that had been carefully preserved, are the ones that would command the highest prices. As of today, a 1996 D1 dime Liberty in mint state is considered a rare find. And while it may have been overlooked by many at the time of its release, it has now captured the attention of both seasoned collectors and new investors looking for hidden gems in the world of numismatics. But how valuable is this little dime, you ask? The moment you've been waiting for. A 1996 D1 dime Liberty in exceptional condition, free of any significant wear or damage, can be worth an astounding $178,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $178,000. What was once a coin worth just 10 cents, used in everyday transactions, has transformed into a highly coveted collector's item. This remarkable value is attributed to the rarity of the coin, particularly those with the minting error, and the fact that only a small number of such dimes exist in near-perfect condition. While the 1996 D dimes in general are relatively easy to find, the variety that was struck with the error is exceptionally rare, making it a prized possession for those in the know. So what does this mean for collectors? It means that a careful examination of your coin collection or a quick look through your pocket change could potentially yield a small fortune. The key is to look for those 1996 D dimes with the specific characteristics of the error variety. If you happen to have one of these coins in your possession, you could be sitting on an impressive treasure. In conclusion, the 1996 D USA 1 dime Liberty is much more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a story of minting errors and unexpected treasures, and a reminder of how the world of numismatics can turn even the most humble of coins into something truly valuable. Whether you're a collector, an investor, or someone just starting to explore the world of coins, the 1996 D dime serves as a testament to the surprising value that lies hidden in plain sight. Next time you find yourself holding a 1996 D1 dime Liberty, take a moment to appreciate its design, its history, and the incredible journey it took to become a rare and valuable collector's item. And who knows, you may just find that you're holding a small fortune in your hands. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the 1996 D USA 1 dime Liberty. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. And always remember, sometimes the most valuable treasures are the ones that least expect it. Until next time. Now that we've covered the incredible history of the 1996 D1 dime Liberty and its astonishing value, let's take a closer look at why this coin has captured the imagination of numismatists and coin collectors alike. After all, it's not every day that a coin with such a humble face value, just 10 cents, can command such a staggering price. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, but the 1996 D dime is a perfect example of how a small minting flaw can turn a simple coin into something extraordinary. Collectors, investors, and even casual enthusiasts understand that rarity plays a huge role in determining the value of a coin. The 1996 D1 dime Liberty's value is propelled by its rarity in mint state, especially when that subtle minting error is present. But what exactly makes this error so special? While many coins exhibit minor imperfections, the particular flaw on the 1996 D dimes was so subtle that it wasn't noticed right away. It wasn't until collectors took a deeper look at these coins under magnification with keen eyes trained in the art of coin examination that the error was discovered. The error was related to the die used during minting, which caused certain coins to have a distinctive feature. Some coins struck with the error exhibit a weak strike, while others show slight misalignment or uneven details. This small but significant change is what elevates the 1996 D dime from a standard piece of currency to a numismatic treasure. To the untrained eye, these coins may appear identical to the rest of the 1996 D dimes, but with a trained eye or under a magnifying glass, the difference is unmistakable. The excitement of finding a coin like this, one that so many overlook, is part of what makes numismatics so captivating. It's a hobby that rewards knowledge, patience, and sometimes a bit of luck. And with coins like the 1996 D1 Dime Liberty, the reward can be a significant one. For those who are new to the world of coin collecting, you may be wondering how to authenticate such a rare find. It's important to remember that not every 1996 D dime is valuable. In fact, most are not. The key to recognizing the rare variety is in the details. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1996 D dime that you suspect may be the error variety, here are some steps to take. 1. Inspect the coin under magnification. This is perhaps the most important step. Using a magnifying glass or a loupe, closely examine the coin for signs of the minting error. Look for any misalignment, weak strikes, or inconsistencies in the details. The more pristine the coin, the more valuable it is. Point 2. Check the condition. The condition of the coin plays a major role in its value. Coins in excellent condition, known as mint state, are far more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated or damaged. Look for coins that are free from scratches, discoloration, or other signs of wear. A coin that looks like it just came out of the mint has the highest potential value. Point 3. Consult a professional. If you believe you have found a rare 1996 D1 Dime Liberty with the minting error, it's always a good idea to consult a professional coin grader or a reputable dealer. Coin grading services can help authenticate and assess the coin's value, giving you a clearer idea of how much it's worth in today's market. Point 4. Document and preserve the coin. Once you've authenticated the coin, make sure to preserve it properly. Use protective holders or cases to prevent damage. If you're serious about collecting or selling, it's a good idea to keep a record of the coin's provenance and grading. Of course, as with any rare collectible, there are always risks involved. Counterfeiters have been known to strike coins that mimic the characteristics of rare varieties, so it's crucial to do your research and make sure you're buying or selling with reputable sources, but the potential rewards are extraordinary. As we've seen, a single 1996 D1 Dime Liberty with the right minting error and in pristine condition can fetch upwards of $178,000 at auction. That's no small sum for a coin that was originally worth just 10 cents. For collectors who have been in the hobby for years, finding a coin like this is the ultimate reward, an item that not only holds immense historical value but also the potential to make a substantial financial return. So, what does the future hold for the 1996 D1 Dime Liberty? Will its value continue to rise, or will it plateau as more collectors discover it? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the story of the 1996 D dime is far from over. As more collectors seek out rare and valuable coins, the demand for specimens like this will likely continue to grow. Coins like the 1996 D1 Dime Liberty remind us that in the world of numismatics, there are treasures hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by those with a passion for history and a keen eye for detail. And even if you're not a collector yourself, it's a fascinating piece of American history to learn about. The 1996 D1 Dime Liberty is a symbol of how, sometimes, what's overlooked in everyday life can turn into something truly valuable. Whether you're simply interested in coins or you're considering starting your own collection, the 1996 D dime serves as a perfect reminder that in the world of numismatics, surprises are always around the corner. As we wrap up our exploration of the 1996 D 1 Dime Liberty, remember this: the world of coin collecting is vast, filled with both well-known treasures and hidden gems like this one. So, next time you hold a 1996 D dime in your hand, take a moment to inspect it. Who knows? You may be holding a piece of American history worth far more than just 10 cents. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future deep dives into the fascinating world of coin collecting. We've only just scratched the surface of what's out there. Until next time, keep collecting, stay curious, and remember, history is full of treasures just waiting to be found. In 1979, a coin was minted that would go on to become one of the most iconic and sought-after pieces of American numismatic history, the 1979 D USA Liberty 1 dime. It's a coin that, at first glance, may seem like just another dime, but in reality, it holds a wealth of history, mystery, and immense value. Today, we're going to explore its journey from the minting press to becoming a rare and coveted treasure, uncovering why this seemingly humble coin is worth so much today, a staggering $189,000. Before we dive into the intricate details of the coin, let's step back in time to understand the historical context that shaped the creation of the 1979 D Liberty dime. The 1970s were a time of change in America politically, economically, and culturally. The nation had weathered the turbulence of the 1960s with civil rights movements, social upheaval, and political challenges only to face new dilemmas in the 1970s. The country was in the midst of an economic recession and inflation was beginning to take its toll. Yet, despite these struggles, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins for everyday transactions, crafting pieces of art that would eventually become symbols of American resilience and prosperity. The dime, being one of the most frequently used coins in circulation, held a special place in the national economy. It was part of the small change that the average American used on a daily basis, making it more relatable than other coins like the quarter or the half-dollar. But it wasn't just the practicality of the dime that captured the public's attention, it was the symbolism behind the design. The dime, in its modern form, features the image of Lady Liberty, a personification of freedom and democracy. She had been the central figure on the coin since the introduction of the winged Liberty Head dime in 1916, designed by the famous sculptor Adolph A. Weinman. Over the years, the design was modified and updated, but the essence of liberty remained at the heart of the coin. By the time the 1979 Liberty One dime came along, the coin's design had undergone several changes. The most significant of these was the change in mintmark location. Prior to 1979, the mintmark indicating the place of manufacture was found on the reverse side of the coin, often near the rim. But in 1979, something remarkable happened. The Denver Mint produced a batch of dimes with a peculiar and rare error, a double mintmark. This error would go unnoticed by most, but to the trained eye it became a treasure trove waiting to be discovered. To understand why this mintmark error is so important, we need to delve into the world of coin collecting and numismatics. Coin collectors, or numismatists, have long been fascinated by rare variations and mistakes in coin production. When a coin is produced with a design error, it can make that coin exceptionally rare and therefore valuable. This phenomenon is what turned the 1979 Liberty One dime into a coveted collector's item. The minting process of the 1979 dime was, as always, an intricate one. At the time, the U.S. Mint was operating at full capacity, producing billions of coins to meet the demands of the growing economy. The 1979 mintmark error occurred during the die striking process, where the dies used to stamp the coin were not aligned properly, resulting in the doubled mintmark. This small mistake led to the creation of a coin that would be highly prized by collectors for decades to come. It's important to note that this error was not common. The majority of the 1979 dimes produced were perfectly struck with a single mintmark. But for those few that were affected by the double mintmark, their rarity and uniqueness became the key to their value. Coin collectors quickly recognized the significance of this error, and as the years went by, the demand for these coins only grew. But it wasn't just the mintmark error that contributed to the coin's appeal. The 1979 Liberty dime was also part of a larger narrative in the world of American coinage. By the late 1970s, the U.S. Mint was in the midst of a transition. The 1970s marked the end of an era in many ways, as the nation was moving away from the metal-heavy coins of previous generations and towards more modern alloys. This shift had a significant impact on the design and composition of coins like the dime. The 1979 Liberty dime was struck using a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which was the standard at the time. This composition, along with the coin's size and weight, made it instantly recognizable. The design of the coin, which featured the familiar profile of Lady Liberty with her flowing hair, symbolized strength and the enduring spirit of the United States. So, what exactly makes the 1979 Liberty One dime so valuable today? It's not just the mintmark error, though that is a crucial factor. The coin's rarity is also a key component. As with any collectible item, scarcity drives up value. Only a small number of 1979 dimes were produced with the double mintmark, making them highly sought after by serious collectors. Over time, as more and more collectors became aware of the coin's existence, its value began to rise. Another factor that drives up the value of the 1979 Liberty dime is its condition. Coins that are in mint condition, with little to no wear and tear, are always more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. This is particularly true for coins like the 1979 Liberty One dime, which is prized for its historical significance and its role in the evolution of American coinage. The better the condition, the higher the value, but what about the average collector? Could someone who isn't a seasoned numismatist still get their hands on one of these rare dimes? The answer is yes, but it's not going to be easy. While the 1979D Liberty 1 dime is rare, it's also in high demand. The number of available coins is limited, and as time passes, the pool of collectors grows ever larger. That means finding a well-preserved 1979D Liberty dime can be a challenge, and securing one for a reasonable price is even harder. This brings us to the ultimate question: what is the 1979D Liberty 1 dime worth today? The short answer is, a lot. The market for rare coins has exploded in recent years, with prices for unique and error coins reaching new heights. As of now, the 1979D Liberty 1 dime has an estimated value of $189,000 in top condition. This staggering amount reflects not just the coin's rarity but also its significance in the world of American numismatics. The coin has become a symbol of both the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint and the passion of collectors who seek out these hidden treasures. Imagine holding a piece of history in your hands. A coin that not only represents an important time in American history but also tells a story of how one small mistake could lead to an incredible discovery. For collectors, owning a 1979D Liberty 1 dime is more than just an investment. It's a way to connect with the past and to be a part of a unique and thriving community of numismatists. If you're lucky enough to find a 1979D Liberty 1 dime, especially one in mint condition, you could be looking at a life-changing sum of money. But even if you don't find one, just knowing the fascinating story behind this coin makes it an important part of American numismatic history. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? The 1979D Liberty 1 dime is much more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a symbol of America's past, and a treasure that has captivated collectors for decades. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, this coin offers a fascinating glimpse into the world of rare coins and the incredible value they can hold. So, keep an eye out for that rare mint mark, and who knows? You might just find yourself holding a piece of history worth more than you ever imagined. The 1979D Liberty 1 dime. It's important to understand how such coins continue to shape the broader world of coin collecting. The sheer rarity of the 1979D with the double mint mark error elevates it far beyond the realm of just numismatics. It has become a legend within the collector community. But the journey doesn't end with the coin's discovery or its skyrocketing value. This story also underscores the fascinating interplay between chance, timing, and the dedication of passionate collectors who make these discoveries possible. To dive deeper, let's reflect on how error coins like the 1979D Liberty 1 dime can shape a collector's strategy. In the world of coin collecting, errors are often considered the holy grail. A coin that deviates from the standard design, whether through a misstrike, double die, or a mint mark error like the one found on the 1979D, is always prized. These coins are typically produced in such small quantities that the chances of finding them, let alone obtaining one in excellent condition, are slim. Collectors know that rare coins like these are the ones that appreciate over time, making them fantastic investments as well as objects of fascination. The journey of the 1979D Liberty 1 dime speaks to this very truth. From the initial minting process at the Denver Mint to the small mistake that would forever change its destiny, every stage of its creation and discovery has contributed to its enormous value. With only a few surviving examples in pristine condition, it's no surprise that the 1979D Liberty dime commands such astronomical prices today. This type of error coin generates the kind of buzz that turns it into a must-have for anyone with an eye for rare collectibles. For those fortunate enough to find one of these dimes, the thrill of discovery is matched only by the excitement of owning such a coveted piece of history. The journey from discovering the coin to having it appraised by professionals can be nothing short of exhilarating. Many collectors have shared stories of how their 1979D Liberty dimes have gone from being tucked away in their collections to becoming prized possessions worth thousands, and in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it's not just about the financial value. The 1979D Liberty 1 dime holds a place of significance for what it represents, a symbol of both the complexity of coin production and the quirks of history. There's a certain magic in knowing that this small piece of metal, once a simple part of everyday commerce, became something of incredible value due to an unexpected flaw. That's the beauty of coin collecting. It's not just about the coins themselves, but the stories they tell and the connections they forge between people, history, and culture. As we reflect on this, it's also worth considering how the world of coin collecting has evolved since the 1979D Liberty 1 dime was minted. Modern collectors are more connected than ever before, thanks to the internet and online auction platforms. This has opened up the world of numismatics to a wider audience, allowing collectors to connect, share insights, and discover rare coins from all corners of the globe. What was once a niche hobby is now a thriving community, with enthusiasts ranging from casual collectors to professional dealers. The internet has also revolutionized the way we buy and sell coins. Online marketplaces, such as eBay and specialized numismatic websites, have made it easier than ever for collectors to acquire rare coins, including those elusive error coins like the 1979 Liberty 1 dime. Auction houses now conduct sales where these coins can fetch millions of dollars. The global reach of online platforms means that coins can find their way to the hands of collectors who might never have had access to them before. The digital age has truly transformed how the market for rare coins operates. For new collectors or those just starting to explore the world of numismatics, the 1979 Liberty 1 dime is a prime example of why this hobby can be so rewarding. It's a reminder that the value of a coin is often tied to its rarity, historical significance, and the fascinating stories that accompany it. This particular dime encapsulates all those elements and more. The fact that a seemingly minor minting error could lead to such an extraordinary value makes it a testament to the wonders of coin collecting. If you're just starting your journey into the world of rare coins, you may not immediately come across a 1979 Liberty dime, but that doesn't mean there aren't treasures waiting to be discovered. In fact, the world of numismatics is full of surprises. Coins with small, seemingly insignificant errors often slip under the radar of casual collectors, only to later become highly sought after. This is the allure of the hobby. It's full of hidden gems, and the next one could be right in front of you. And for those of you who are already established collectors, the 1979 Liberty 1 dime is a coin that serves as both a source of pride and a valuable addition to any collection. Whether it's the thrill of hunting down the rare error or the satisfaction of holding such a significant piece of American history in your hands, there's no doubt that this coin holds a special place in the hearts of many collectors around the world. Now, as we come full circle, let's talk about the most exciting part of this whole story: the incredible value of the 1979 Liberty 1 dime. When it comes to rare coins like this, the value can be fluid, affected by factors like demand, rarity, condition, and the broader trends in the coin market. But as of today, the 1979 Liberty 1 dime has been known to fetch up to $189,000 in top condition. Imagine, for a moment, a coin that you might find in the bottom of your pocket or a jar of loose change, now worth a small fortune. That's the power of rare coins. They hold the potential to change lives. While this coin may not be something you'll find easily, its value and the excitement surrounding it have made it one of the most talked about coins in the numismatic world. The discovery of the 1979 Liberty 1 dime is a reminder of how the world of coins is filled with surprises, secrets, and treasures just waiting to be uncovered. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who's just beginning to explore the fascinating world of numismatics, this coin offers a glimpse into a world where history and chance collide to create something extraordinary. So who knows? Maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next lucky person to stumble upon a 1979 Liberty 1 dime worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the magic of coin collecting. It's not just about the coins you have today, but about the treasures you might find tomorrow.